Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about a very serious topic, realtor safety. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is probably a topic not everybody thinks about, but it's definitely a topic we all need to be prepared for. So just disclaimer, I have not been in any dangerous situations or anything like that, but there is one potential that has arisen, and I think this is a topic we just need to be more open about. It's certainly not something they taught us in school, but it is something that is part of our reality as realtors, especially the type of dynamics, the atmospheres and things that we go into. It's definitely something we need to be aware of. So first of all, this topic is honestly not even something that came to mind to me when I was thinking about becoming a realtor, going through school, or even once I became like. However, the organization I'm with, the DPRET team, it was really good actually. The team leader, Dustin, had one of our team meetings was solely just about realtor safety. And I think that is a very crucial point that all team leaders should be having with their realtors, and just everybody should be having. But I just want to share with you guys some tips that I have heard about, and also a little bit of the scenario that I'm going into and how you guys can prepare yourself and be safe in doing our careers. Okay, so first of all, some really good tips that I've heard is just being aware. So when you're going and doing showings, before you even get to the showing, first of all, you probably heard this before in my videos, but you don't want to be a Pop-Tart realtor, okay? Meaning you don't want to be a realtor, the type of realtor where someone says, oh, I want to see this house, and you just pop up and go and show them the house. You want to make sure that you are qualifying these people before you even meet them. So the first conversation or communication you have with them, if it's by email or text or they respond to an ad or something, definitely get on the phone with them, have a conversation, hear what their voice sounds like, get to feel what kind of person they are, and also qualify them to make sure they are a serious buyer or investor or whatever the scenario may be. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Or whatever the scenario may be, but definitely make sure you are pre-qualifying them and getting to know them. So have a good conversation with them, get to know what kind of job they do, what industry they're in, what area they actually live in, why they're looking to go to another area. These are all standard questions that will help you build rapport and also help you with your safety. So whatever CRM system you use, definitely make notes in the system about the potential client, so that one, it'll be good for you to build a rapport and touch on that in the future. But then also two, there's a record of the conversation you had with this individual. What else? I have to go in 5 minutes to my listing appointment. So yes, pre-qualify them, get to know them, know who you are meeting ahead of time. And then two, the timing. So typically, I would say it's better to meet clients in the day, the daylight, but depending on people's schedules or whatever your schedule is for that day, evenings are very common as well. But the later in the evening, I would just be wary. I personally have had a listing appointment that I did at 8 o'clock at night. So sometimes it just depends on the client's schedule. However, if you're doing something that late, just make sure you have some safety parameters in place. So number one, always have your phone. So any listing anywhere I go, I always have my phone, because I'm either talking to someone or responding to a text or an email or a Facebook message or a YouTube comment or something. But number one, I would say your phone is probably your best safety device, because you can just call 911 right away. You can call your significant other, a friend, a coach, team leader, whoever it may be. Number two, whenever you're going, this may be number four, but whenever you're going to an appointment, don't just go without telling anybody. So me personally, every time I go somewhere, I put the address in my calendar. One, that's really good for time blocking. Two, it's really good for tax purposes as well, because if you ever were to get audited and they want to know what you did on this day, you can just go back in your calendar and check. Pro tip. But also safety concerns. So anytime I'm going somewhere, it's always in my calendar. So if my husband needed to check, he has access to it. I usually text my husband right when I'm leaving and the address that I'm going to. But the same thing, like with the team that I'm on, we have a Facebook group chat where everybody talks constantly throughout the day. So if there's a showing and you're a little bit wary, someone will just put in the chat, hey guys, I'm going to do a showing at this address. This person seems a bit sketchy. Can someone call me in 20 minutes to check on me or something? Whatever the scenario. So having your phone, keeping people informed, having that open line of communication. What else? So here's the thing with weapons, you want to be careful. I'm not going to advise anybody to carry a knife or mace. I need to look into it. I think mace is illegal in Canada, but I think there's some legal forms. I don't know. I think pepper spray. There's a coyote spray. I see it on Amazon and it said it's legal in Canada. I don't know how legit it is, but in any event, there are some devices like those. Obviously it's there for your protection, but just be aware that it may be turned back on you. If you know what, I'm not going to advise you guys on that. Go seek a professional. But having some sort of safety device, if you please. Next one, exits. So whenever you're going into a place, always be aware of your surroundings. So when you walk in, take note if there's a back door access. Take note if there's a basement walkout, if the front door is the only way out. Just kind of know where you are in the house and what your exit strategies are, whether it be for dangerous reasons or even a fire. I don't know what could happen, but just be aware of your surroundings. And then also with your surroundings, it said that don't turn your back on the client, not the person. Whether they're your client or customer, you know what I mean. But don't turn your back on them. So always let them go first and accompany them. If they want you to follow, just kind of walk like this, like, yeah, come this way. I don't know what you ever want to do, but just be aware of your surroundings. Oh, and then another option people don't always think about is just bring a friend. So it's perfectly fine to go to a showing, to go to a listing appointment, to go to a buyer appointment. Anytime you're meeting a potential client, you don't have to go alone. You can go with someone. So obviously the person that goes with you cannot give professional advice or anything, but you can always keep someone there. It's the same as, you know, when we learned in course 2 that unlicensed professionals can attend open houses and assist and stuff, or someone can go there just for security. Same scenario. People can come with you on your showings and appointments and stuff, just to have added security if you do need that. Or even better, you can just go with another realtor, especially if you're starting off, just to have that extra support can be important. Oh, okay. So I'll give you a quick scenario. So I had someone reach out to me who so this is someone who I won't say that will give it away. So this is someone that contacted, I'm gonna cut that out too. So I had someone message me that they want a home evaluation because they are in an abusive relationship and they want to get out as soon as possible. So they want to know what the value of their home is and also what are the next steps. So because they're in an abusive relationship, honestly, I haven't even gotten into detail. I don't know if it's physically abusive or verbally or mentally, whatever the scenario is. But yeah, I need to leave 3 minutes ago. But the point is, with scenarios like this, number one, I've already confirmed the other person will not be there for a long period of time at all today. So I'm okay to go. And number two, scenarios like this, it's absolutely 1000% up to you whether you accept this kind of business or not. So if you feel uncomfortable or you don't want to be involved with that kind of scenario, some realtors don't like to deal with divorces. If that's you, that is 100% your right to decline that business or whatever the scenario would be. I would just say keep it amicable and refer it off to another realtor to suggest to them to help them out. That's that. But yes, so if you are in a scenario like this, basically use all those things I just said. Basically do all those things I just said. Have it in your calendar with the address and the time that you're going. Let multiple people know that you're going. Have someone check in with you every 20 minutes. Know the area, know your exit strategies. Come with your cell phone constantly in your hand. Even with iPhones, there's a button, or Apple Watches, there's a button that you can press and hold. Once you hold it for more than 3 seconds, it's gonna alarm and call the police and things like that. So this video is a lot longer than I planned as usual, but those are just my safety tips for you guys. I hope it helped. If you guys have any more other safety tips or any other scenarios you've heard of, please comment below. Let's all share together so we can all grow together. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day.